All right, another morning adventure. Going to ride the bikes up the West Fork. Going to look for, we haven't been there in quite a few years. We're going to see if we can find Glen Falls, see what it looks like. They just opened the forest after the Bobcat fire, and around Cogswell, Glen Falls was ground zero for the fire. So it'll be interesting to see, since they just opened it this week, what that whole area looks like and how different it is from the last time we were here. Glen Falls is definitely, out of all the falls in the San Gabriel's, probably the nicest, most beautiful one. At least it was a few years ago. So me and Hav are here. We're going to see what this thing looks like, or if it's even possible to get to.
We're going to do it.
All righty. All right, here we start. You ready to go, Hav?
I'm ready.
All right, let's check this area out. A lot of sand and silt you can see released from the river. A few trees down from the early rains. Haven't seen much burn area scars. There's the old platforms covered in graffiti. A lot of memories there since I've been a little kid, fishing with my dad and my own son. So here we are, continue on. All right, here we are, bridge number 2. River really looks different, and you can kind of see a little more of the crowns of the trees are burnt. But definitely a different landscape. Move on. All right, here we hit a crazy spot on the river with all these sheared off trees, just mid tree sheared off. Definite hotbed for Sasquatch activity. I mean, you can tell that they're marking these areas of the river where they fish for humans to keep out. Like, do not mess with this area. I'm gonna have to call my beefro friends from the Bigfoot Sasquatch area to definitely do an investigation here. It's top of Pine Mountain right there. Looks really nice. Here's a little side canyon going into the San Gabriel Wilderness area. Might be Little Mermaid Canyon, not sure. I guarantee this hasn't been accessible in 10-20 years. Definite. Have to remember this and get it back in here before it overgrows. Looks like a cool little adventure. Well, only a few hundred yards up in this canyon. I'd like to call it Little Mermaid, but I'm not really sure. It's your first nice little surprise waterfall. Here we are at the old fishing, I think it's Pomona Rod and Reel Club, Pasadena Bait Club, established in 1890. And this place survived the fire just fine. And the canyons, just like the other canyon we went in, is all washed out and accessible. I heard there's a waterfall back here too. I don't know how far back it is. Maybe we'll have to look for it today or another day. We'll think about it. Here we are at Glen Campground. There's all kinds of big machinery here. You could tell the creek from Glen Falls totally just did a giant debris spill through the. Kind of missed the campground up there, but it's a big mess down here. So it'll be really interesting to see what the falls look like if we can get there. All right, we just started up Glen Canyon, all washed out, tons of silt. Very interesting. This wasn't here. Probably been buried for God knows how many years. And it's a water pipe that delivered water down, I guess I would say maybe to the campground, or if there was a cabin there. And there was an old dam where you could see the piped water came in and hooked up again there. And who knows how old this is, but it's something that's been buried underground for God knows how many years. Keep going up. Looks like it's smooth sailing. Well, here we are at the first stage of the falls. Upper trees are burnt, but the falls area looks very similar. There's the first level of the falls, and you could see level 3 back there. Can't see level 2 from here. We're going to see if we can climb up the side cliff and see if we can get to level 2, but it looks very much the same. All right, the 3-tier falls. We saw the first one and we could see the third, but to get to the second tier, you got to climb up these ropes. And ain't no lie, it's pretty steep. But Hob looks like he's making good time. All right, Hob's making it up. Whoa! Oh, watch out! Watch out! Oh! Holy shit! You all right? All right, I gotta turn this off. This is getting too dangerous. All right, there's tier 2 through the trees. You can't see much. We made it up the cliff of death. Now we gotta go down the hill of destruction to make it down there. Well, this is all washed out from last time, so it's much more difficult to get down here. So Hob's applying some paracord, and we're going to try to ascend down and hopefully make it down there and get back out. Kind of scary getting down. We needed some rope, but we're in level 2. There's one down below us, and here we are going out to the base of level 2, which is thoroughly awesome. See if I can get a nice view of level 2 and 3. A hell of a view from this side. What a picture it would make, especially if that branch would be gone. Wow. Amazing. I can imagine if you could get all 3 tiers in a video. All right, time to make the descent down the abyss of death, of destruction, of wear, of misery. Get out of this canyon. Time to head on home. All right, that concludes our video on our adventure, Javi. We came what we went for, got what we saw, and opened up the doors to a few more adventures from people talking and things we've seen. So we'll be up again doing something else. I think it all started right down there where I caught my very first fish almost 50 years ago.